The Twin Valley Locker Room Show brings you Lady Tiger Golf from inside the Clay Center Country Club. The Twin Valley Locker Room Show is powered by Pulse Internet. All your devices, one superior connection. And we're joined by the 4 Lady Tiger seniors, all-state qualifiers, by the way, coming off the regional third-place finish this past weekend. And we're going to start, we'll go left to right. How's that sound for you guys? So, Erica, you're on the hot button first, okay? Let's talk about the goal going into the season for you guys to start with. I know you guys usually write down some goals, maybe individually, maybe as a team. What were the things for you personally and as a team that you guys were looking at?
For me personally, I would probably say no 3 putts. And then as a team, it was kind of, since it was our last year, it was to make it to state like we did our sophomore year.
So 1 goal completed. I know you're back to state. 3 putts?
Yeah.
I know, we're all golfers here. We understand that's how that works. Allie, what about you individually? What were the things that you were looking to get out of this season for yourself?
Well, I put down on my paper that I didn't want any 7s, but I did get those. And then as a team goal, it was for our team to go to state again, and we did that. So
very good. Kirsten?
To not shoot any 9s, and I also put down to get under a 50, so I achieved that. And then for our team goal, I put to make it to state as a team.
Very good. Rachel?
My personal goals were mostly just to try and improve on the score just throughout each of the tournaments that we played in. And then the team goal was just to make it back to state.
As you guys went into regionals this past week, it was a Tuesday, so you played a day later than a lot of the teams did. Some of them played on Columbus Day. You guys did not. I'll start this way and come backwards. As you went into regionals, your seniors, you had this goal. How much pressure did you put on yourself, and how were you able to cope with not getting too uptight going into such a big event?
It was a lot of pressure just going in thinking we're playing either for our last tournament or just for another one. And so it really helped me to just fight hard to want to do the best that I can and just make it to state.
And awesome work for you guys. Kirsten, I know you've been around this and worked at it very, very hard. What were your thoughts going into regionals? I know getting to state's one thing, but did you have a game plan?
I just told myself try your hardest and just take every shot as it is and go with it.
Very good. Allie shot an 86, 3rd place overall in this 3rd place team. What was your plan of attack going in?
Well, Dave and I talked the night before, and I pretty much was just like, it's my senior year, I'm just going to leave it all out there. That way, if I didn't qualify individually or state-wise, I would know that I left it all out on the course, and I believe that I did that.
I think so, too. That's a great round put together, 43-43. Erica, as you went in, same types of feelings, or did you have different thoughts on the regionals?
I probably put a little bit too much pressure on myself going in, knowing it could have been our last tournament, but I also knew that we have a really good group of 6 girls, and I knew that we would all be playing at our best, and I'm glad we did.
I have 2 more questions before we get to Tiger Talk, and I'll start back this direction once again. Going into the state tournament, after you put so much pressure to get there, do you think it'll be a little more, I know it's maybe odd to say, relaxing now that you're there and just to go play golf?
I really do. Since we made it there, I know we have a goal of getting within the top 5 teams, and I really think we could do that, and I just need to remember to take a deep breath and just know that I can play.
Breathing's important, Erica. It really is. And on the golf course, maybe more slow breathing may be a good idea, too. Allie, do you have a certain goal now going into this state tournament?
Kinda. I guess I'm going after one girl that beat me at Heston when we last played there, but it's, like Erica said, we've played there so many times, and I'm glad that this is our last tournament. Like, that's where state is, so.
It is a place you've played before. Does that give you an advantage, you think, Kirsten?
I think it has, because I think we've played there around 4 times, so we know the course pretty well.
And even better, Rachel, that it was so recently. You know, you had a tournament bump back. Actually, it might have been better that way, right?
Yeah, it's definitely comforting to know just that we've played the course before several times and just that we've done well there before and that we are capable of playing well again.
Okay, one more quick question, and then we'll give you some fun here, hopefully, before it's all said and done. Favorite Coach Alberg memory this year, anytime? I'll put Rachel on the spot while you guys get to think about it.
I gotta think. Well, one of my favorite things is just like whenever we'd end practice, just by saying "boo-rah," he'd always like want to lead that and just say it after every practice. So it was always fun.
It cannot be very comical to hear Coach Alberg say "boo-rah." Yeah, I have a feeling it's very funny, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Kirsten, Coach Alberg memory.
I would say like whenever we have a bad shot, he just says, "Oh, nuts," like that, and it really is funny.
Lightens the mood a little bit. Yeah, I can imagine. Allie?
I think it was when Sage and Amira were still here, and there's this huge spider in one of the cups on the practice screen, and Sage freaked out, and Dick came over and just had it and just threw it at Sage and Amira, and they just spazzed out. I don't know. That was funny.
I've heard that story a few times in our house. It's
It
true.
was huge. That spider was huge.
Erica?
So there's a song, because on our way to golf tournaments, we always listen to country music. And there's a song, I don't even know what it's called.
It's like Break Up With Him, I think.
Yeah, by Florida Georgia Line.
No,
and
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion, yes. And so it starts like, "Hey girl," and every single time it comes on, he doesn't sing it, he just says it. and he just starts laughing. He says it and starts laughing, and it's possibly the best thing.
Road trips with Coach Alberg. Can't get any better.
They're the best.
Okay, we do a thing called Tiger Talk, as we mentioned, and we do this with the Tiger football team. We did it with Tiger tennis right before they qualified for the state championships. So a couple of these questions will be similar. Scary clowns. You can't get away from scary clowns these days. Which Lady Tiger is the biggest clown there is in golf?
Allie.
Allie?
I might have to say myself. I'll say myself.
You know, it's funny, about two other teams set out. No, they didn't say you. They did not say you. Kirsten?
Like silly clowns or like scary clowns?
The biggest clown, I guess, the biggest goofball.
Probably Sydney. Yeah. Yeah, she really.
I switched my answer. I go Sid.
Okay, very good.
I don't know. I think I'd have to say Allie. She's pretty funny.
Nuts, right?
Oh, nuts, yep.
Okay. I'm going to close with one question that has been asked, but we ask it in a couple different ways. So we were talking rock and roll music with Tiger football at one time, and we asked who the most rock star type there was on the football. We asked the tennis team as well. So I'll ask you guys first, who's most rock star on this team?
Oh, man. Probably Sid, honestly. She seems like a rock and roller.
I would have to say Sydney too, because she's always playing air drums and stuff.
Yeah,
so air guitar.
Okay.
Yep, Sid. She can play the drums too.
I know there's times Sydney comes to practice and she's like skateboarding around the parking lot, so I would have to say Sydney.
That's rock and roll, I'd have to say. And then we follow that up with who's the most country then? Or cowgirl?
Addie, probably. I guess she doesn't like country music, but I don't know.
She's got some horsemanship skills, though, I guess. Right?
I guess. We don't really have a cowgirl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're all rockers then.
I have no idea. Maybe Allie. I think she likes country. I don't know.
Yeah, Addie, probably. I don't know.
That might be the greatest question that had no answer we've ever had on this show. Monday coming up, Heston, you guys go for a chance to finish. Coach Alberg has said this before the year began. He thought you guys could be a top 10 team, and he says now you've got that chance to go prove it. You got through a really tough regional. So best of luck. Hit them well. No 3-putts, no 9s, no 7s. The next shot's the most important shot out there, okay?
Yep.
You'll get them on Monday. Lady Tiger golfers on your Twin Valley Locker Room Show.